Yeah, I just thought that was truly an epic college soccer game. I mean, this is what it's all about, and it was just a tremendous fight for both teams. And we just respect Messiah so much in that program and what Coach Fry's done there. And I sort of try to emulate some of the things that they've done. And so to be able to compete with them in a game like this, in a meaningful game like this, was really exciting and very gratifying for our school. And it's great to represent the ODAC and be, to the Elite Eight now.
Awesome. And then, Caitlin, I just wanted to ask you, obviously they were probably game planning to try and take you out of the game, but you were able to somehow score 2 goals, both coming at huge times in the game. Just talk about what you saw out there and how you were able to get yourself open.
On the first one, it was just a normal cross that started bouncing around, and I just happened to pull out just enough so that I could get my foot on it when it was just pulled back a little. And then the second one, I saw that the girl was going to pass it back to the goalie, so I just tried my hardest to get back there before her, and it ended up being a little bit of a bad pass, and I just got my foot on it right before she got there.
Awesome. And then Delia, obviously, they gave you everything they could, especially in the second half and the overtime periods. Kind of talk about what you saw out there and how you were trying to keep your team organized and focused during that game.
They had a lot of super talented players, and it was hard to stay organized and make sure that all of our backs were paying attention and staying on their line. Obviously, any of them had great shots. They all were coming right on target. For me, it's just staying alive and doing what I can to keep us in the game and hang on to the lead or the tie or end up getting the win.
Mm-hmm. And then, Coach, I just wanted you to speak on behalf of these 2 ladies next to you and their performance.
Yeah, just pretty phenomenal. I mean, Caitlin, I don't even know what to say. She's been just one of the best players. I've been telling her for 4 years she could be the best player we've ever had at Lynchburg, and I think she's proven it. And she finally believed me. And she is. She's just an extraordinary soccer player, and her ability to finish this year has been bar none. And so, she's just at a different level. And then Delia, last year we struggled a little bit as a team and in the back, and we felt like we had a transfer student all of a sudden. Delia came into camp, just a totally different keeper, a totally different person. And part of it was injuries. She's had a lot of injuries, and she's overcome an amazing amount to get to this point. And we're just so proud of her perseverance and her tenacity in doing all those things. And then for her to have this opportunity to make a save on a penalty kick, to make a penalty kick, how cool is that? And then to help us advance to the final eight. I'm so happy for them, and I just want them to have these experiences because they're really unique, and these are once in a lifetime things. And fortunately for me, I've got to do it a couple times, and I want to share this with them because this is an awesome senior class, and I'm really excited for them. I hope we can keep playing and doing well.
Awesome, and that's a good segue. We have to talk about the penalty shootout in a game like that. So, Caitlin, we'll start with you. Just, or what are you thinking when you're heading up to the ball and trying to score?
Honestly, that was the calmest I've ever been taking a penalty kick. I think I knew we've been practicing them pretty much every day, and I knew that no matter what happened, nobody was going to hate me or anything. So I just took a deep breath before I went, and I just did what I knew I could do. It went in.
Awesome. And Delia, you got to experience both sides of it. What was going through your head when? Let's start with when you're trying to score on your penalty kick.
Trying to score, just not sailed over. I'm just keeping on target, really though.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't get to shoot a lot, but it's just I knew what we could do, and I really wanted to win, and just keep my head down and stay focused.
How good did it feel when that last penalty kick missed?
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. I really wasn't sure that we had won. I wasn't sure what was happening.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a
hesitation.
Yeah, that was awesome. Well, guys, I'll let you guys go and ask some questions if you want.
Yeah, Todd, I know this is the time of year where you have to kind of lay it all out there. I know you pulled a couple more strings tonight than usual, changed formation, and especially in the second half. What was the thought process?
Well, I'm usually a pretty attack-oriented person, and I just thought, with the coaching staff, we thought let's try to hang on and let's get a fourth back, and we never do that. I don't like 4 backs, and
I don't know if I've ever seen you do that.
No, it's not something you might ever see again. But I thought let's put 4 backs in there and see if we could weather it. And we tried to go a little low pressure and let them come to us a little bit, and and then hopefully get a counter. And that was the idea. And we did it for 40 minutes. And then unfortunately in the 40th minute we gave up that goal. But what I was told the team afterwards, what I'm so proud about for a lot of teams, that's a decisive blow. I mean, you've held on and weathered it, and against they're the number 2 team in the nation, and we were able to weather that and hang on, and then to give up a goal at that point is devastating. At least my heart just dropped, all the way down to my toes. And I think that the team didn't though, and they just showed resilience. And then we got to overtime, and we gathered together. And we said, let's win this. And we went back to our favorite, our 3-5-2, and we said, let's go win, and either win or lose, and let's do it, throwing everything we've got, and that's what we did. And I thought the overtimes was just back and forth. I thought it was really even and exciting, and either team could have scored at different times. So, so I don't know if you'll see that wrinkle again, but you might. But sometimes you have to play for results, and I always hate that. So.
Dilly, I got a question. In terms of, we came into this game, a lot of us they were away from you guys, were talking about how it felt different than last year. Just the vibe around the team, everything was a little bit different. Can you point to anything? I mean, you've been here obviously for 4 years. You were part of that team last year. What's different about this group that it felt like, what, the Sweet 16 is not enough. We're gonna keep going.
I think we're just super confident this year, and we know what we can do, and we're like, I know that Caitlin can score if I can keep the ball at the back of the net. I know that we have 10, 20, 30 other players that, we're here for each other, and we want this for each other really badly, and you can just sense that like, even like what Coach was saying, after we gave up that goal, like, you could just sense that it was going to be okay, we were going to get it, because we just love each other that much, and we're ready to do what we can for each other.